at University Rector, Dr. MAB, the Honorable Chairman of Committee, Mulyati, the Honorable all lecturer and staff of Faculty of Education and Teaching, and also the audience and seminar participants. Firstly, let's say thanks to our God, Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, the Lord of the world, the Lord of the universe, who has been giving us His blessing and mercy, so that we can gather in this place to participate in seminar, study from home in family, without something will happen. Secondly, may peace be upon our Prophet Muhammad, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who has guided us into the right place of life. Ladies and gentlemen, here I am, Elya Nissa, as the master of ceremony, will guide this seminar. But before starting our agenda, let me explain the agenda schedule of this seminar. The first agenda is opening. The second agenda is greetings from the chairman of committee. The third agenda is speech, or the explanation from the speaker. And then the last agenda is closing. The all blessed audience, the first agenda is opening. Let's start this agenda by reading the Salah together. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The second agenda is greetings. The greeting is from the chairman of committee, Mulyati. For Mulyati, the floor is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
I respect all of the attendees who have attended here, especially to the organizers of this event. First of all, let us say praise to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala for the mercy and blessing, so we can gather in this place without any fears at all and in good health. Salawat as well as greetings to our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, when he gave us a minimal model well and we should end. Before I say something on this greeting, the previous I thank MC that has given to me a time to welcome ex-chairman of the implementing of committee, especially for the committee, a solid and always healthy ex-chairman, very professional for all my friends. I would like to give information about what we have to do as a committee or reported this event. If only just know only several days before this activity take place, a bit much, we as organizers thank him profusely to the team and all who helped this given activity take place. There is financial statement that I report on this activity I have written carefully. For more details, I will report in the form of accountability. Besides that, I say thank you very much for your coming in this seminar, and I say sorry for the mistake that the committee did during this seminar. That's all my speech. Thank you so much for your nice attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much for Mulyati for the greeting. The next agenda, or the main agenda for today, which we are waiting for, the explanation from the speaker, Mr. Syachrandika, Wahyudi, MPD, that will be led by our moderator, Dewi Suprobo. For Dewi Suprobo, the time is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
The Honorable Khoirun University Rector, Dr. MAB, the Honorable Chairman of Committee, Mulyati, the Honorable all lecturer and staff of Faculty of Education and Teaching, and also the audience and seminar participants. I'm Dewi Suprobo, the moderator of today's seminar. I'm very happy to see you here and welcome all of you to this seminar. Today's seminar is about study from home. For specific detail is the role of parents in accompanying children to learn at home. Our speaker today is Mr. Syachrandika Wahyudi, MPD. He is one of the teachers at Senior High School 99 College. Before we invite Mr. Kevin, let me read his curriculum vitae. Mr. Kevin, born on 11 October 1989, he lived in Tangerang. His education background are SD Negeri Cimuning 1 Bekasi, SMP Negeri 7 Bekasi, SMK Negeri 8 Purworejo, Universitas Muhammadiyah Purworejo. Before the presentation starts, let me tell you how presentation will go. First, Mr. Kevin will be invited to present the material. After that, there will be a question and answer session. Now, allow me to welcome our speaker, Mr. Syachrandika Wahyudi, MPD, to make his presentation.
Thanks to the moderator for the opportunity given to me to provide material about online learning in education. Ladies and gentlemen, in this era of pandemic, online learning is mandatory for our students in the world so that the spread of COVID-19 does not continue to increase. In the world of education itself as a way to prevent the spread of the virus. For example, by doing online learning. However, there are some parents who do not approve of learning is not effective. Many children are less focused on the material explained by the teacher. They are also those who complain because of the question of internet quota and signals that do not support online learning. But there are also those who agree because so that their children do not get infected with the COVID-19 virus. Here, the role of parents should not only be as supervisor, because learning is done at home and can meet face to face with the teacher, the parent of caregiver, and home will be the best for the child to be able to understand the material well. The support of parent or guardian of student is very important for the continuity of this online education. The following is the role of parents is accompanying children to learn online at home that parents need to know. First, parents ensure kids learning safely online. Third, the role of parents must help children to learn effectively. Second, invite children to learn online. Children tend to get bored easily and lose enthusiasm. Therefore, parents need to support them by giving encouragement. If you study at home, create a pleasant atmosphere. Children can also be given a special room to study so they are not disturbed by toys or other than those used for learning. Third, contact teacher or service. In online learning, parents are as teachers at home who participate in delivering material to children. If you experience problems related to learning, for example, do not have time to teach your child, then you can contact the teacher or the local education office to find the right solution. Maybe enough from me. I will into the open question and answer.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Syachrandika Wahyudi, for giving such an informative, interesting presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, now we have Q&A session. We are open for 2 questions. For who want to ask, you can raise your hand. Okay, please.
Okay, my name is Syachrandika. I want to ask to Mr. Kevin. You said that we have to supervise the children who study from home. But what should we do if both parents are involved? Thank you.
thank you for your patience. Maybe if parents also work from home or if parents can work there, their children so that parents can work while supervising their children learning. Any question?
Next. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Introduce myself. My name is Syachrandika and I will give a question for you, sir. Sir, could you give examples of encouragement to children who are capable of public learning? Thank you.
Thank you for your question. Maybe first, learning will playing and children are taught to be creative and work, so they don't get bored. Don't and then don't focus your child on self and support his interests and talents.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Finally, we come to the end of the seminar. Before closing the seminar, I want to draw conclusion from what speakers say. Parents have some role when they accompany their children to study at home. First, parents ensure kids learn safely online. Two, invite children to learn online, and the last, contact teacher for service. I would like to thank you, the speaker, for the informative presentation and all the participants for the very active participation. I'm Dewi Suprobo. See you again on the next seminar. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much for Dewi Suprobo, and thank you very much for Mr. Syachrandika Wahyudi for the great speech. It is a good insight for us, and I hope it will be useful for our life. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today. Thank you very much for your nice attention, and apologize profusely if any words that less pleasing to the audience here. Let us close this seminar, study from in pandemic, by saying Hamdalah together.